3D Via Composer directly imports your native CAD data, whether it's CATIA V4, V5, SOLIDWORKS, ProEngineer, JT, IGES, STEP, or others. You can import and merge individual parts or assemblies, and even include custom properties and PMI information stored within the CAD data. Once the data is imported, you can use tools like the Digger, which enables you to create detailed views, such as this one, which uses Digger's onion skin mode to show the internal parts of this wheel assembly. Once the Digger is captured, this 5,500 part ProEngineer assembly from NACO Materials Handling Group can be oriented into position and rendered as desired. This view can then be stored in Composer and exported as a high-resolution image to be used in existing downstream product service documentation. 3D Via Composer is a great tool to create product animations. Moving parts, animating cutting planes, using circular arrows, creating text boxes, labels, and so on can all be easily animated by changing the respective properties of the objects, like their color, location, opacity, font, or hundreds of other built-in and customizable properties. Camera positions can also be animated, as well as the Digger too. Composer offers additional productivity tools, such as the ability to explode objects in one motion, helping you to create the views and animations necessary to get your job done quickly. Another productivity tool is the ability to quickly create bill of material IDs and balloons in a few simple mouse clicks. These views can then be stored within Composer and exported as vectorized images for technical illustrations. You can control and store various line weight settings to generate the desired line art, and then use Composer to save the image into vectorized formats like SVG and CGM. Composer gives you the power and flexibility to export illustrations from the desktop application, as I've done here, or you can trigger this to be automatically exported in a batch process using a product called 3D Via Sync. Watch what happens when I update this hub part with the latest information. One of the most powerful capabilities of 3D Via Composer is how it allows you to easily update product data while maintaining and updating all of the work you've done. Changes to part geometries, assembly structures, and custom metadata will automatically update Composer content, including cutting planes, labels, color and position changes, and anything else you've done to create content within Composer. 3D Via Composer is format agnostic, allowing you to publish your 3D content into the format of your choice. Here you see Composer content that has been published into PDF and viewed within Adobe Reader. The embedded player gives access to views and animations with full performance. Here you see the 3D Via player embedded into an HTML page. Extra permissions can be flagged to enable the user to create annotations, cutting planes, and measurements as needed. Even update a view and save it back to the Composer file. The ability of Composer to generate 2D images enables you to automatically update your downstream deliverables, such as this picture being updated with the image we created at the beginning of the presentation. Similarly, vector images can also be updated automatically. Microsoft Word is another container that we can use to embed Composer content. In this example, I've turned off all of the menus of the player interface and instead created a custom interactive environment, exposing only the functions I want my particular user to have access to. It could be as simple or as functional as I want, depending on the use case I'm interested in. Creating custom interactive environments allows you to extend your product information everywhere, delivering in the format of your choice with only the functionality necessary for your users. Here you see the player embedded into a PowerPoint presentation. You'll notice that here I have chosen to show the entire player interface, but I could have just as easily created a custom environment like you saw in Word. I could also do this in HTML. No matter where you choose to embed Composer content, the functionality and performance is identical, giving you the freedom to choose the best application to deliver your product information. In summary, 3D Via Composer is built around data reuse and the ability to automatically update content. It also has the ability to export necessary images and vector files with your exploded views and bill of material ballooning. The same platform enables you to create 3D content such as animations and then deliver interactive content into the format of your choice, along with the power and flexibility to create custom user interfaces for any use case you can imagine.